welcome to another edition of Butts and Guts. For this workout, you're going to need a few pieces of equipment. And make sure, obviously, that you have enough space to use your own body weight, but make sure you have a set of mini bands. For the mini bands I like to use, I use Perform Better. They come in yellow, green, and blue. Today, you're going to need the yellow and the blue, which are the lightest and the heaviest. I would say that if you do need to pull it back from the blue, if this is your first time starting this, or you're just getting back into the groove of doing it, feel free to bring that green band along. To get us started, we're going to start by stretching. So bring those arms right overhead, feet are wider than hip width, and then just take your hands right behind your head, squeeze your core and glutes together, and then tilt to the right side. Looking to open up the left side of the body, from the lat down to the hip, and right back up. Let's tilt to the other side again, engaging that core, squeezing the glutes, and tilting to that left side. And right back up. From here, you're gonna take those arms down, turn to the right, tuck and squeeze under in those hips, and drop it down. Both arms go up, core nice and engaged, and lean back just slightly. And come back forward. Great. Switch it to the other side. Right knee drops down, core engaged, arms overhead, reach, keeping the core tight, lean back slightly. You want to make sure you don't arch that lower back as you do this. All right, coming back forward, feet are nice and wide, open chest, hinge at that hip, and we're going to start doing side lunges just to open up those hips and the inner thighs. Reach and side. Good. Arms out to the side. I'm going to have you hold it to the right, so bend your right knee. Twist that left arm to the floor. Right hand to the sky. And 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Switch to the other side. Flat back. Right leg straight. Left knee bent. Right arm to the floor. Twist. And hold. And right back to the center. Drop both elbows down. Grab them. And let the weight of your head pull you down. Swaying side to side. And 3, 2, 1, and break. Drop those arms, roll up through the spine. So from here, just bring one knee up at a time. As you're doing so, keep that core engaged. We will come back to this later with some more resistance, but for right now, let's just do it for the sake of mobility. If you take a look at it from the side, you'll see that my back is not tucking under, and it's not overarching. Engaging from the core, my back stays completely straight, with the shoulder blades squeezed back, core engaged, and the knee about hip height. Now you're going to take that same movement, take it out to the side, reach. Good, and you don't have to stay with my tempo. You can use any tempo you'd like as long as it's safe and effective for you. Now, take that same thing out and in. As you're doing it in, bring that opposite elbow into the knee so that you use that core. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, let's get started. Make sure you have your blue band, or if you have a different set of bands with different colors, your heavy band. For this, make sure that you place it around both ankles first. Once you're there, shimmy it right up underneath the kneecaps. That, make sure it's nice and flat all the way around. From here, your feet are going to be just outside of hip width. Make sure your hands are behind your head or in prayer position. We're going to take 2 counts down, 2 counts up. And we go down, 2, press, 2, again, and back. Up. When you're up, squeeze the glutes. When you go down, lengthen through the backside, letting your hips hinge. Let's take some singles. Ready. And down. Push it through. So as I mentioned before, my tempo is just led for the class. Your singles can be a lot slower than this if you'd like. And when you're ready for the challenge, you can pick it up the pace. And 4, 3, 2, hold this one down, and let's take those knees out and in. Good work. 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it back to those 2 counters. Single it up. Push through the floor. Imagine you're pushing the floor down with your heels rather than lifting your body up. It changes the way those legs work and the way your body feels. 2, hold this down. Let's take those knees out and in. Reach. 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, hold your hands right in front, flat, pulse it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, drop it a little lower, push, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Bring those feet together. Shake out those legs because we are going to do that all over again. Getting ready. Make sure those heels are outside your hips. Hands are either behind the head or at prayer position. And begin in 3, 2, 1. And we go. Down. 2, press. 2, again, and back. Up. When you're up, squeeze the glutes. When you go down, lengthen through the backside, letting your hips hinge. Let's take some singles. Ready. And down. Push it through. So as I mentioned before, my tempo is just led for the class. Your singles can be a lot slower than this if you like. And when you're ready for the challenge, you can pick it up the pace. And 4, 3, 2, hold this one down, and let's take those knees out and in. Good work. 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it back to those 2 counters. Single it up. Push through the floor. Imagine you're pushing the floor down with your heels rather than lifting your body up. It changes the way those legs work and the way your body feels. 2, hold this down. Let's take those knees out and in. Reach. 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, hold your hands right in front, flat, pulse it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, drop it a little lower, push, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Bring those feet together. Shake out those legs because we are going to do that all over again. Getting ready. Make sure those heels are outside your hips. Hands are either behind the head or at prayer position. And begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're ready for section 2. Take the band off. We're not going to need it for this. But what you are going to need is either that light yellow band, or if you're ready to progress to the green, grab that. Okay, with this band, I'm going to have you place it just underneath both feet, into the soles of the foot, and around the top of the shoe. If you need something to hold on to, grab a bar or a cabinet, something that's nearby, even a chair works well. From here, holding that core tight, you lift up the left leg. You're going to lift it up, hold it, 2, and down. This hits butts and guts together. While that left leg lifts, you're holding through the core on the left side, and you're squeezing on the glutes of the right leg. That will anchor you in place. Push. And back. 3. Breathe. Breathe out here, 2. And 1. Now, switch to the other side. I'll switch around just so you can see the form. Open chest. Left leg anchors in. Right leg moves. And begin lift. And down. Notice if there's a difference in the way this works for you. Good, let's take 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Now, you take that same motion and we add it to our squat. So still keep that band around those arches of your feet on the outside of the soles of the shoes. We begin. Take a squat down. Option 1, toe tap forward and back. You get used to that, toe tap forward and back. You'll be ready to lift it up slightly. And as you lift, your goal is to make sure you don't lean away. Full range of motion, lift and back. Squat. Core engages, squeeze, back. If you find that you're being pulled side to side, totally normal. That's what it's supposed to be doing. Push. Now give me a double tap on the bottom. 1, 2. Lift and back. 1, 2. Lift. 2 more. 1 each side. Good. After this one, get ready to reach that right leg up. Find your squat. Repeat. We go. Lift, squat, push. Breathe out every time it comes up. 4 more. And 3, 2. Switch sides. Here we go. Remember, you do have 3 options. You can either tap that toe forward, lift the knee halfway, or go for that full range. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, take that band off, grab a quick sip of water, and come on back. We're gonna get into our lunge section. Okay, to begin, we're gonna hinge from the hips, facing the side. My left leg will be moving. My right leg is planted. From here, your hands can be on the hips or in front of the chest, and the left leg is gonna go behind here. What I'm gonna have you do is just hinge and hold, and we tap in and out. Most of my weight is on my right heel as I do this. Keep it tight in the core. 3, 2. Now we're gonna add a leg lift when the leg is straight. Lift, in, toe tap, down. Lift and in. Push. Get ready to hold after this one, meaning the leg will stay up in the air. And hold it. Tap, push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hinge forward more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start again with the taps. Add the kick. Bend your knee a little bit lower. Squeeze that left glute. 2 more. Last time. Get ready. Pulse it up. Left leg straight. Push. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hinge it down from the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome work. Let's switch to the other side. You're gonna get started where your left leg is planting down. Right foot directly next to it, underneath those hip bones. Open chest, hinge through. Give me that right leg back. Ready? And we begin tap. Good. Keeping all the weight on that left side. The right leg should be light as a feather. Good. Now add the leg lift. Lift and down. Toe tap in and back. Push. This is the last time. We're going to go into that leg pulsing up. Push it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hinge. Push. 2, 1 from the top. Tap in and out. The most of my weight is on my right heel as I do this. Keep it tight in the core. 3, 2. Now we're going to add a leg lift when the leg is straight. Lift, in, toe tap, back. Lift and in. Push. Get ready to hold after this one, meaning the leg will stay up in the air. And hold it. Tap, push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hinge forward more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start again with the taps. Add the kick. Bend your knee a little bit lower. Squeeze that left glute. 2 more. Last time. Get ready. Pulse it up. Left leg straight. Push. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hinge it down from the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome work. Let's switch to the other side. Open chest, hinge through. Give me that right leg back. Ready? And we begin tap. Good. Keeping all the weight on that left side. The right leg should be light as a feather. Good. Now add the leg lift. Lift and down. Toe tap in and back. Push. This is the last time. We're going to go into that leg pulsing up. Push it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hinge. Push. 2, 1. Now that your glutes are ready to do a real lunge, take it back to your original side. Hands on the hips, open chest. We're going to stack those shoulders right over those hip bones. Pull in that core, weight is in the front heel and the back toe. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. 1, 2, press. 2, and down. Lift. Keep it tight in the core and glutes again. Shoulder blades back. Now pulse it down. 1, 2, 3. Arms up. Reach. Out to the side. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into those toe taps we did. Toe tap. Light. Now progress. Bring that knee up in front. Hold. Get ready. Picking up the pace. We go. Pushing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop it down. Lift. And last 8. Lift. Lift. Push it through. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Repeat other side. Counts down. 2 counts up. 1, 2. Press. 2. And down. Lift. Keep it tight in the core and glutes again. Shoulder blades back. Now pulse it down. 1, 2, 3. Arms up. Reach. Out to the side. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into those toe taps we did. Toe tap. Light. Now progress. Bring that knee up in front. Hold. Get ready. Picking up the pace. We go. Pushing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop it down. Lift. And last 8. Lift. Lift. Push it through. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Grab a quick sip of water and then come back with your mat. We're going to head to the floor, getting more into our glutes, but also into our gut. For this next section of the workout, you're going to need your heavy band. Placing it around both ankles first to start, like we did when we were standing. Then shimmy it up just underneath the kneecap, making sure it's flat all the way around. Lying on your back, make sure that you're fully supported in that there is nothing elevating the head or arching the spine underneath you on the floor. Hands on the floor, heels are in line with your hips. What we're going to have you do is lift up into a bridge and down through the spine. With the band around your knees, you're working against the resistance of the band. So you want to make sure that your knees aren't tucking into each other, but rather than pushing away. As you go through this motion, take your time. This is not a race against the clock. This is about warming up the spine and the core together so that they communicate well enough to get into a bridge and allow your glutes to work. Now lift up into that bridge and hold. Equal weight between the heels and the balls of the feet. We're going to take those knees out and in. We go reach and in. And you want to make sure your knees are equally pushing. Naturally, one side will be stronger than the other. So take a look if you can and fix what you can as well. Push. Now we're going to pulse it out, away. 1, 2, keep those hips high. 4, 5, 6, 7, hold in neutral, pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pulse out and in again, please. Push. Lift those hips, don't let them drop. 4, 3, 2, pulse up and down, press. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it down. Start again from the beginning. And lift. Breathe out as you come up. And press. Hold this one up here. Knees go out and in. Not letting those hips drop, lift them a little higher. Getting ready for the pulses, knees go out and pulse it, push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop neutral, pulse the hips up. Use that core, get it ready to work because it's going to be isolated after. Knees out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hips up and low, push. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Take your band off and let's get ready for our core. Okay, for our core work, we're going to make sure that you have 3 options for everything. So that way we're not pulling the neck out of place and we're being safe. From here, know that option 1 is always with the head and the shoulders down on the ground. They will never lift in option 1. Option 2, head and shoulders can come up with the hands supporting. Option 3 is often a combination, but usually the arms disengage and lift the shoulders completely off the ground. To get us started, I'm going to have you tuck your pelvis in, core engages, and lift both feet off the ground. Flex at the ankle and make sure the tailbone is lifted. Option 1, people, you'll just hold this here and focus on form. Option 2, you lift up and hold. Trying to reach those ribs to those hip bones, navel to spine. Option 3, lift up and hold, squeeze. And we're going to hold here for a minute, continuing to breathe. Halfway through. Option 1, people back, stay on the floor. Option 2, stay here. Option 3, come back to option 2. We're going to take that right leg straight. Left leg straight. Right knee in, tailbone up, pull. And reach it out. 2, left, 2, right knee in. Your job, keep that tailbone off the ground. If you have a hard time doing that, your legs might be going too low. Take them a little higher, but not so high that you don't feel the abs working. Now, kick those legs up, drop them down to that spot that you stopped before. Pull it in. Option 3, people. You may reach those arms out if you choose. Right here, hold. Lift, drop with the legs, swim, and pull it in. Push, and down, around, swim. Now kick it out and in. Option 1, your head is still on the ground. Option 2, you're here. Option 3, you reach. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Rock it side to side. Okay, everybody's hands on the floor. Pick those heels up to the sky. And what you're going to do from here is you're going to drop down a few inches at a time. 2, 3, 4, and drop. Push that lower back into the floor. 2, 3, 4. Now hold it here. Bring that right arm up. Option 1, people. You go here. And down. And down. Option 2, people. Lift. And lift. Drop down. Drop down. Option 3, right shoulder. Left shoulder. Right hand down. And pull. Keep your legs there, guys. Come on. Down. And down. Bring those knees in again. Option 1, you look like this. Option 2, you're here. Option 3, reaching in and out. Pull. Pull. Pull and dead bug hold. 1 minute.
Halfway through. Three, 2, 1, and break.
Heels underneath hips, lift up through. Stretch out those hip flexors, guys. And drop it down. Nice work. It's time for our burnout. So grab a quick sip of water, move your mat aside, and stand back up. Okay, for our final burnout, we're going to get into some power. So, option 1, people, we're going to start not with any jumping, but something that's a little bit more full of energy when you're doing your work. We're going to start with a side-to-side squat. Option 1, people, you'll side-to-side squat in this fashion. Option 2, people, you're going to add a tiny hop side to side. My option 3, people, you take it to the floor, reach up, floor, reach up, floor, reach up. Okay? So we'll go through 2 rounds of this to burn ourselves out and then finish strong. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Option 1, people, drop. And 2. If you'd like to go through all 3, you may. Option 2, people. Option 3, drop it down, lift up. And 4, 3, 2, back from the beginning. Go for 1, people, drop. And 2. If you'd like to go through all 3, you may. Option 2, people. Option 3, drop it down, lift up. And 4, 3, 2, come on, stay strong, and 1. Awesome work, guys. I'm so glad you had such a good workout. Make sure that you stretch and cool down at the end of this. Foam roll, stretch directly after, and definitely stay hydrated. I look forward to seeing you next time.